Hello guys, this is Kunal. In today's video, we are going to see how to enable Google API and generate Google API key. So for that, to generate enable Google API, all you have to have is Google Gmail account. So just go to Google Console. Okay. So here we have our console.developer.google.com. So this is Google API Manager, where if we click this is our dashboard. So if we are using any API or we have enabled any API, it will show up here in Google Places API web service. So right now we haven't enabled any API. So to enable API, we have to first go to library. Click on this library section, and here we will have our Google API. So these API is directly connected to the Google server, through which we can get or get data from Google API and use it in our website. So these are API. All these Google Cloud API, then Google Map APIs, Social API, Android APIs, YouTube APIs, as advertising APIs. So let's take an example of an Google Map API. For example, if I want to turn on Google Map JavaScript API, then just click on it, and here we have our enable option. After clicking on this enable option, our API is on, so we can use any script where we can fetch data of Google Maps from Google server and use it in our website. So after this, we to use this API, we also need credentials, which are Google API key. So here I have already, for nearby places, I have already generated this key. So now I'm gonna do it, generate one more key to show you guys how to generate it. So just we have to click here on create credentials. On here, go to API key, and your API key is generated. So here we have we can copy it, or we can also rename it by clicking on editing option, which is right here. But if you want to restrict it, for example, if you want to restrict it only for your HTTP service, or only for your IP address or your specific Android app, then you can do it from here. Right now I'm gonna keep it none, and let's go back. And here we have our API key. This is my first key and this is my second key. This yellow mark is showing that it is unrestricted, so we can use it anywhere. On edit option, you can see we can also name our API key what we want, and time, created days, and created with my Gmail account. As you can see, we can only use this if we have Gmail account. So first of all, if you don't have Gmail account, then you need to create Gmail account, and then you have to log in here and go to console.developer.google.com, and in API Manager you see these three sidebars buttons where you can click. Now if we click on dashboard, you can see here we have two APIs enabled. See, Google Map JavaScript API and Google Places API web services, which I have already been used. So this one is the for Google Map JavaScript API. So to see how we can now, as we have already have our Google API on, so now we are going to see where we need to use this Google, why we need Google API enable, and we need a Google API key. So let's go to Google. Okay, Google Map web services. Okay, so right here, go. So we have here our Google API web services page, and to get the code, all we have to do is click on this place. So for example, as I have shown you that I have enabled Google Places web API for one of my project, and I did the same process. I got my API key and enabled it. So now after clicking on Google Places API web service, down right here you will see a sample code. So in this sample code you can see the API which is given to us by Google. It needs your API key, the key which we have generated in a console.google. Here this key is required to access Google server data. So all we have to do is here we have to paste our key, and then from that API we can access Google server to get our required data. So that's how Google API work, and how we can enable our Google web services or their APIs, and how to generate API key for Google. I have also created a video on dynamic integration of Google Map into website, where you can see how I have used this Google API key to develop Google Map into an website. So for that you can watch my video for further dynamic integration of Google Map. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more videos, subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching video. Bye bye.